All right, America, can we talk about the other Donald in the White House? Not the Donald, but James Donald Bowman, aka J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States. Because after all, America, here is a man who is going through an ongoing, lifelong, perpetual identity crisis, stirring up division within American society over people's identities. So, if you don't know, J.D. Vance is not his given name. His given name is James Donald Bowman. He was raised by a series of fathers after his parents got divorced when he was very young. I can relate to that. Nothing wrong with that. At a certain point in his childhood, his mom took the name Hamill, and he took the name Hamill for a time. So again, adding to the identity crisis that he has been going throughout his entire life. Then as an adult, he changed not just his last name, but he changed his name from James Donald Bowman to James David Vance. Now, I think that does command a lot more authority and respect out of people. So I can understand why he would be attracted to a name like J.D. Vance over James Donald Bowman. And then he strikes it rich by writing Hillbilly Elegy, a memoir about his ongoing lifelong identity crisis, but finding solace in his Scots-Irish heritage and the Scots-Irish link to the United States of America, to our history. Again, I can relate to all of that. Scots-Irish heritage relating to American history, although I don't know if I'd necessarily, shout about that in the streets, given what that history is. Anyway, however, so here he is, J.D. Vance, newly butched up motherfucker in the White House, who's gotten himself very close to power after being a nerd and a dweeb all throughout high school, right? Well, it just turns out that the far-right Nationalist Party of Ireland did a genealogical study of J.D. Vance and found that no, James Donald Bowman has no familial connection to the island of Ireland. So he's not actually Irish. Maybe he's Scottish, but he does not appear to be Irish. So again, his identity crisis continues, and at the same time, he's pushing hateful rhetoric to divide up people based on their identity and familial heritage,